even before the game, no matter, win or lose, we got to start getting ready for Tulane. Was I pleased with our guys' effort? Yeah. We knew matchup-wise it was going to be tough, especially the Morgan tough matchup. We just with Caitlin Weber and Page, and then in the third quarter we went small. But I think that was the biggest difference. But we got it down to 1 in the third quarter, and we went empty on 2 trips. And hand it to them. I think the biggest that 9-0 run in the fourth quarter, that just extended it. But it got out to exploded out to 20-21, and we cut it to 12. But 2 things that I thought we needed to do well. We needed to take care of the basketball. So 8 turnovers for the game, and we limited to single digits in offensive rebounds. But you're not going to beat them shooting 32% from the floor like we did. It's not going to happen. So we move on and get ready for the next one.
You talked about shot selection being key. Do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, you took some good shots, but you think there were times when you didn't? And
yeah, you know what? I think we got some really, really good looks. I mean, we missed 4 layups, but we should have finished around the rim. And for us not what we wanted to do, we wanted to take their transition away, and we sent 2 back, and he did a good job slowing us down with 2-2-1 and falling into zone pressure. But -2, -3, -4, and then the game exploded a little bit, got away from us in that quarter. But for us to be successful against them, you got to shoot a big number. You got to shoot a big number. But they shot 45% from the floor, right? And probably a lot of people say, well, they didn't play very well. They didn't shoot. 45% is pretty good.
Feel like you were closing out on them pretty well in the fourth quarter, or you just tip your cap to them?
Got 2 guys. A guy played 38 minutes, 39 minutes, and another one played 40. Courtney Williams goes 10 for 25. What is that? Somewhere around 40%, 43, whatever it is. Freshman who was 6 for 14. But we just need other guys. We needed point production from some other folks. Infield and Flores at that point guard spot, and L2 got good shots. They just didn't fall. But Ferreira is guarding the best player in the U.S. One of the best players in the world for 40 minutes. So she was fighting down there. But to play without a guy that means so much to us. I thought our guys really, really competed and didn't worry about that.
It definitely wasn't Laura Ferreira's first big
What's that?
game. I mean, it wasn't Laura Ferreira's first big game, and we kind of saw her be visibly upset. Is that?
Yeah, our guys believe. That ain't the problem. Our guys, last year, our guys were in tears. When we stayed out there and watched them, get presented the American Conference Championship trophy. Our guys, bro, the days of our guys not thinking that they can play, and guess what? And those days are long gone. So I think our kids were very, very prepared when we knew going in Jenkins was not going to play. And kids go, hey, let's just move forward and play, and it is what it is. And everybody's we got to have other guys step up.
Do you think you're leaning on use them to measure yourself, or in that sense, you think you're getting closer, or is anyone getting closer?
We were the closest to them besides Stanford last year, and that's monumental victory. That doesn't mean anything, for us. So it doesn't matter if you lose by 20 or by 1; it's still a loss. So.
It seems like in the half court, a lot of times you're working a lot of movement and trouble driving the ball to the rim, trying to get penetration. Is there anything you can do to change that? Will Alicia, if she's on the floor, help space the floor?
You got to credit to them. They're very good defensively. They turn stuff down on the side and took away the middle penetration, and they slowed us down with full court pressure. They mixed up their man and zone to keep us off balance. Credit to them. But for us, we can learn a lot from this game.
You defended Jefferson and Stewart really well, and talk goes up for 22, is that the thing?
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, I'm on the All-America committee. Those three guys, which are gonna be, 3 All-Americans. They're gonna be they're three of the best players in the country, you know, so, they're very, very talented. They're very, very good.
It looks like you're trusting Kit a little bit more to do more than just shoot the ball, really handle the ball. Looks like you went to a little bit more in the first half.
Yeah.
Is she starting to turn the corner more as
It
one of
is.
these key pieces instead of just a surprise? Is she really
Yeah,
kind of?
you know, I think she's coming in her own. We knew how good she was gonna be, you know, and, I think there's a comfort level with her and with her playing extended minutes and her really grasping what we want her to do.
Jose, you can get to the Final Four regardless of what happens in your games against Connecticut. It's like, you know, if you're not in their bracket, obviously it'll make it easier, but you can get where you want to bring this program eventually. Are you at an advantage for having to play them 2 or 3 times a year to get to that point?
I enjoy playing them. Our guys that play, you know, where other programs don't want to schedule them, you know, or don't want to play. You want to coach against the best. Your players want to play against the best. So, we embrace it.
Last
We should
question.
embrace it.
How about the atmosphere, the crowd?
It was awesome. It was great. I told you, 4 years ago, Courtney's freshman year, you know, three-quarters of the arena is Connecticut fans. You know, it's changing. You know, it's changing. But it was great. I think last year our first and second round in the NCAA tournament being here, we had close to 6,000 fans in both nights, and then tonight we broke the all-time attendance record. So Connecticut fans are very, very passionate, and I think they travel very, very well. But I think this community really has embraced that program too, and that's what we want to do. All right, guys,